Good morning from Sweet Top Farm. I'm standing in our potato field and onion field today, and it's just been freshly irrigated because we did not get any rain over the weekend, just a very, very small amount that didn't make much of a difference. So we're having to irrigate the farm now and rotating our sprinklers around and getting ready for this hot weather that is coming, which we're also welcoming so that things really kick into high gear as far as growing goes. All right, let's see what's in the box today. This is box number 2, and it looks different than last week. There's a lot more greens in here and some other surprises that sized up just in time for harvest. So we have a bunch of scallions again. These little onions have been making their way into tacos and eggs and salads galore at our house. Edith even likes hers wrapped up in a tortilla with chicken and some spinach. Both things that she doesn't usually eat except for when she's able to pick them herself. So we're enjoying that. We also have a bunch of either red or green kale this week. You have 2 pak choys in your box. I included a recipe for pak choi with peanut sauce, which is great over rice with some of the other veggies that are in your box this week. So there's dinner one night. Another bunch of spinach. The first succession of broccoli did something called buttoning, which is when the broccoli produces a head that is very small a little before it's supposed to. So I just went through yesterday and harvested all the buttons, and everybody gets a little handful of broccoli. The next succession of broccoli after this is looking a little bit better. So hopefully we'll have a regular mama size head instead of baby size head. We have a bunch of arugula this week. Arugula is a little bit spicier in flavor. Some people love that. If you are not someone that loves that, as soon as you cook arugula, the spicy zestiness is cooked right out of it. So, and it does cook down quite a lot. So I like to add it with something like kale or spinach to make it a little bit more substantial. These curlicues right here are garlic scapes. They're the flowering portion of the garlic plant. We take them off so that the plant puts more energy into producing a larger bulb. So you can chop them up from the bottom all the way up. We love them just thrown into a grill basket with olive oil and a dash of salt and grilled until they're tender crisp, and just eat them like that. They're really wonderful. You'll see that you have a trio of head lettuces this week. This is a new thing that we're trying this year. These are called petite heads, and they're kind of like a 1 salad head size. So let us know what you think about those. They're beautiful. I mean, look at the color on that. That is gorgeous. A bright crispy bunch of radishes. They are so good, just so tender right now, so enjoy those. The radishes are best stored without their greens on. And then this globe is called kohlrabi. Many of you are familiar with it. If you are not, peel the outside, slice them into rounds, put a dash of salt on, and eat them up. They're really tender as well. That's how we like to eat them. You can also cook with them. So if you're making that stir fry that I mentioned earlier with the bok choy, add some chunks of kohlrabi in there. Pretty much everything on the table here would be great in a stir fry. So that's a good way to use up your box if you are feeling a little overwhelmed with the amount of produce this week. I hope you're not, because this is just the beginning. And we're loving all the greens in our house. We ate through all of our greens last week and everything else. I don't think we have anything left from our box. So I hope you're in the same situation and are ready for this week's beautiful harvest. We want to thank Petra Johnson, who is our work share this year. She comes out to the farm on Tuesdays and helps us knock out harvest, and yesterday was a really big one, and so we appreciate her help. If you have any interest in helping out on the farm, feel free to contact us. We'd love to have you come out and visit. So until next time, enjoy the harvest.